Hello student, in this chapter you will be understanding or learning how to create functions in C. Basically children, you all know how to create simple program like displaying any message, your name on screen, or simply basic calculation you have done, addition, subtraction, division of two numbers and so on. Now whatever program you have done till now sequentially, now the same thing we are going to do with the help of function. Now before understanding in detail about function, let us know what exactly is a function. It is a number of statements grouped into a single unit that is called a function. Okay. Now generally children, we all know that the main programming, the main execution of the program starts from our main method, okay, which we write in every program. Main method, there is only one main method in your program, and the function will be executed when they are called in the main method. Okay. So basically there are of two type of function. They are built-in function and user-defined function. Let's see what is built-in function. Built-in function or library functions are the functions which are already defined or declared in the C library. Okay. Now like you are using printf, scanf, okay, these are a function and we have not defined them, they are already there in the C library. We are simply using it for printing any message or any values or result on screen. We use printf function, and to get the values from the user as an input, for that we use scanf function. So these are built-in functions. So there are many other functions like power function, square root function and so on. Okay. Similarly, on the other hand, user-defined function, as the name itself it is clear, they are the function that is defined or declared by the user. User has to define everything, its data type, its return type, and whatever operation he wants to do, that all he has to mention in his function. Okay? So that means he has the full freedom to choose the function name, return type, argument, etc. Okay? So let's see the basic signature, how to create function, how to declare, okay, function declaration or function prototype. Now basically what are the contents of function declaration? That is the name of the function. The name of the function is very important. You should be giving a meaningful name. You can write any name A, B, C, but the thing is that it should be meaningful. Like for example, you are creating a function to add two numbers. So the name should be something related to that only, like you can write add, total, okay, anything, like you can write add this one, total, okay, or sum. So these are something related to addition of number, okay. So name should be very meaningful. Next is the type of return value, whatever type of value is being returned from that function, that you have to mention, okay. Now the number and the type of argument that must be supplied in a call to the function. For example, in your declaration type, if you have declared that the argument list is of integer type, then you have to pass integer type of data only at the time of calling that function. Okay. Now let's see the function definition. What is the correct syntax to declare a function? You can see here return type you have to write first. If your function is returning any value, you have to write return type here. Return type here means data type like an integer, float, char, etc. Okay. And then you have to write the function name, and in the parenthesis you have to write the variables with the respective data type, that what type of value you are going to pass. If it is a calculation based or whatever work you are going to do, your value is important. So whatever type of value you are going to pass, that along with the variable name you have to write here. Fine. After this, within a set of curly braces, the whole body of the function is going to be written. Fine. For example, you can see here data type float is written, then the name is written. Now see here they have used one underscore sign. Only underscore symbol is allowed, that too in between the characters, not anywhere else. Okay. Not at the start of the naming function. If you will write underscore func, so this is a wrong naming process. Okay. So you have to write func start, you have to always start with the letter only, and then you can write this way. Okay. It's the underscore sign can come in between, but not at the starting. Okay. Then we have SI is for simple interest, For simple interest, how many values we need? 3 values: principal, rate and time. So, here you can see float A, float B and float C. The 3 variables we have taken. Now, we have to store result also somewhere. So, in the body of the function declaration or user defined function, you can see here float x is written. Okay. Next is x is equals to a into b into c, that is for p. What is the formula of simple interest? P into r into t. Okay. So, that we have taken as a and b and c. So, first multiply that and then divide by 100. Then what is happening? Return x. So, whatever will be the value of x, so at the time of calling of this function, that value will be returned, and you can use that value for displaying the result or whatever further operation you want to do. Okay. So, you can see here. Now, see how this is being combined. Now, you can see here float, the same thing which was discussed earlier. Now, here when your main method is starting, from here. Okay. Now, in this you can see float ijk, then enter principal. This message will be displayed on screen. Then ijk value I have taken. Now, this value whatever you have taken from the user, that is going to be passed within the calling. Now, this line is now the same function is being used here. Now, but this is the definition of the function. Okay. And always functions are called from the main method. So, this is the calling of the function. Okay. Function calling. So, when we call a function, we have to pass the value. Now, I, j, k at this level has some value because they have been taken from the user. So, this I will be giving its value to A, j will be giving its value to B, and k will be giving its value to C. Okay. So, when this A, B, C, now when the function is being called, the control will go back to this line, okay, where the function is being defined, and here I, j, k value will be replaced over here. Okay. After this, now what? Control will enter into the body of this function. Now, this function will start executing because it has been called in the main method. Now, again x is equal to that computation will be done, that is I have already told you before, and return x. Okay. So, in this way whatever will be the value of x, that is going to be directly displayed over here with the message simple interest is %f is for float type data, and then again the value whatever is the function with. Then again when the return keyword will be countered, then the control will exit and it will go back to the same place where it is being called. Clear, student? So, this is how the function will execute. Okay. And if the function is not returning any value, you have to write the word void without any return keyword. Okay. So, this way how the function is being called. Suppose again you can see in a function for demo square. Demo square is again the name over here, int is the return type, and for square area we need only the size of one side. So, a is being passed of integer type, int x is equals to a into a, we know that, side into side square that is, and then return x. Now, let us see the void main method. Again a third variable result has been taken, result is equals to demo square. Now, this is the calling, function is being called at this place, function call. So, when the function is being called, now see here direct 25, we have not taken the input from the user, direct a constant value 25 of is being passed to this. So, it will go back to this, okay, where the function is being defined. Now, this 25 will be the value of a, and as per this now the execution will take place because the control has reached to this place and it has been called. So, it will make the body of this function executable. Now, int x is equal to a into a, 25 into 25. So, this will be means a value of x will be getting over here, and after this whatever will be the value, now this value will be stored in result, and printf the square of 25 is in this result will be stored. So, this is the way how you are going to create function. Okay, children, I hope this much is clear to you all, and you can see some more examples are here. Area of square again it is there, then area finding the greatest of 3 number. Again these are the preprocessor directive which we already include stdio.h and scriptconio.h. Okay. And then int ABC, then int grade, int in, 3 variables is being passed, then you get the value, okay, because you have to find the greatest among the 3. Now again you can see here, now we are using if condition. You have already run conditional statement also. So int grade, int x, int x, y, int z. Now we will compare if x is greater than y and x is greater than z, then result is equals to x. That means if x is greater than y also as well as z also, then obviously x is going to be the highest one. So result will be stored, okay, result will be getting its value from x. If this is not true, then the control will come to next line. Again the condition is being applied. If y is greater than x and y is greater than z, then what will happen? Y will be stored in result, okay, and then it means y is the highest one. Now if this is also not going to be executed, then what will happen? Z will be compared. If z is greater than x and z is greater than y, then result is equals to z, the value of z will be stored this, okay. So this will be completing here. So this way you can see several examples are there. So this is completes your topic function, and in the next class I will be discussing with you this recursion video, okay. Thank you, have a nice day.